Hey everybody, I want to show you something really cool. This is a very quick video. If you're a Storefront Stalker Pro user, definitely pay attention. One of the limitations of Storefront Stalker Pro is that it can only export what is shown. So what that means is that here it says 10,000 results. If we go down to the bottom, it's not going to be more than 400 pages. So 400 pages is going to be just short of 10,000 ASINs. So for this example, how do we get all 10,000 of these? There is a workaround that we can do. So this is what this is how it goes. A lot of people ask me too. They say, what is this? I'm getting this error. New users ask me all the time. They go, I get this error when I click on the icon and it says choose file. It must be broken. That's actually not a glitch. This is a feature that just a lot of people don't use. So I'm going to show you how to use that. So first, let's go ahead and open up a Google Sheet. I highly recommend you use Google Sheets. You can also use Excel, but I think that's weird. I don't know why people don't just use Google Sheets. It's easier to share if you have VAs and stuff. Highly recommend that you just use Sheets instead of anything else. So let's call this Frozen Toy Demo Link Clump. Okay, and I just, right there, that word link clump, you're probably wondering what the heck that is. Link clump is a software that lets me grab a bunch of URLs at the same time, and it works inside Google Chrome. Here it is. It's free. I'll put a link to it down below in the description. But what we can do is I press. Well, first let me show you what this does. So this feature here inside of Storefront Stalker Pro, when you click Choose File, it asks you for a file. What you do is you just have a CSV, and you can put URLs of the things you want to export here. So like, let's copy this link. That would be our link to dolls. Paste that there, come back here, and I could copy this link to party supplies, copy link, and let me just show you a demo. Let's go ahead and download that, and I'll show you what it's going to do. Download that as a CSV. So this is just a very bare bones demonstration right here. So we'll come in here, click, and again, that is left click, not right click. Right click will show you the basic feature, which is the all ASIN, but this is a left click. And we're going to make sure that merge files button is selected, and then we're going to pick that sheet, and then watch the magic happen here. We're going to press start, and it's going to create a list from those two URLs, which is going to be dolls and what was the other one? I forget what the other one was, but it's going to merge those two together. So now we have this nice list of 616 ASINs. So the good thing about that is that we can collect big lists of these URLs and create massive exports. So we can do things that are much bigger than that. And I'm going to show you how we use link clump to do that. Link clump, again, is a free Chrome extension. Again, I'll put a link to it down below. But what we can do is, on my computer, I press A, and then I do left click and drag, and now I've copied all of these links, hopefully. Let's come in here, I'm going to paste and see if they come in. Yep, there they are. So now I'm going to do File, Download as a CSV, and then we're going to come back and do the same thing we did before. We're going to open up Storefront Stalker Pro with the left click, choose file, and I'm going to pick that new frozen file, which will be this one with a 1. Open it up. Make sure that merge files is on. If not, it will export them all as single CSVs, and that's not as useful. So let's do that. Let's see. It shouldn't take too long since it's only 10,000. Like I said, the goal with this is not just to get 10,000. The goal is to get tens of thousands, way more than that, like 50,000 or whatever it is you're trying to do. So we'll give that a second to go, and then I'll show you the end product here in a second. Okay, and now we have this CSV. Let's check it out. See how big it is. That's the original. This is the new one. Boom, 11,370. And that is just one example, guys. You can do this with a lot bigger things if you want. So one example, I had someone ask me how to get all 50,000 items from a storefront. This one's not as pretty, but what you can do is let's find a storefront. Let's go ahead and open one up. Let's just pick some poor soul. Marco's Empire, or Emporium, sorry Marco. All right, so he has 9,000 results. So he's got 150 pages. So we're only able to see 150 pages on Storefronts now, which kind of sucks. But that is the limit. It actually used to be 100, so that's actually not that bad. But a lot of the categories and stuff have now been capped at 150, which is part of why I'm making this video, because I think people need to know the other options. So this is going to show us the top brands first. So if I wanted to, I could make a list of just those top brands. That is not going to be complete at all. That's just going to be, let's delete this stuff. That is going to just be obviously the top brands, which isn't going to be all 9,000. Or how many? Yeah, that one has 9,000, right? If I wanted to get every single one, what we'd have to do is go A through Z. We copy these. And am I going to sit here and do this on this video? No. But if you have a VA, highly recommend you have them do it. You can get a nice big list, especially if it's a storefront you really are wanting to stock. It's not perfect, but it's a good way. There is a solution. There is a way to get every ASIN if you want it. And then, as you all know, you would upload that into Tactical Arbitrage Reverse Search, and you'd find a whole bunch of sources for products that will meet your criteria for ROI and sales rank and all that good stuff. In this demo, I'm showing you how to use link clump, but you don't have to use link clump. You can actually just copy the links manually if you'd like. So what we can do is, let's say we go back to this one. We come to all of the stuff starting with A. We can zoom in here and we can get the ones that we do want. Like let's say we want American West books. I can just right click on that, copy link, come up here, paste it. Because you're going to have a lot of these brands that are going to have like one product. Some of them will have a lot. So I recommend that if you're going to do all this, you might want to be a little bit more tactical. But if you just want everything, again, you can do that link clump. I just press A and drag. Yours is going to be different though. Every link clump has its own settings and you'll have to adjust that. The one that I have here is the copy to clipboard. So activate by left mouse button and A key. And I'm on a Mac and it works fine. I recommend that you do set it up as a shortcut that you would never normally use. So don't make it like control click. So that is it, guys. If you have not already purchased Storefront Stalker Pro, I'll put a link to that below. Also install the free link clump extension. I've been using it for a while for other stuff, but it works perfectly for this as well.